First up, Cool Kid. So Cool Kid is actually based on the real life Cool Kid exploiter group, in which they would hack many Roblox games like Work at a Pizza Place. But in the world of Forsaken, Cool Kid is just one person, a person with a dark history. Yet, so Cool Kid's description reads, an adopted son from a single father with a childlike curiosity, but with the strength of a monster. Yeah, if you didn't know, Cool Kid is actually 10 years old. He appears as a red, flesh-like humanoid that can kill fast and traverse fast. He is known for his associations with a vandalization group called Team Cool Kid. Yet, so Cool Kid's history starts off with him being adopted by 007 and 7 after Cool Kid was left on his doorstep due to having a skin condition. Yeah, if you didn't know, 007 and 7 would actually give up his life of crime to try and be a good father to Cool Kid, but that wouldn't last very long because Cool Kid would eventually find 007 and 7's old hacking devices and use them to cause havoc. A lot of the times he would cause a lot of damage to Builder Brothers Pizza, which is a reference to Cool Kid in real life always hacking Work at a Pizza Place. Yeah, you could even see in the background Elliot being distressed over there. Yeah, because of all the damage done to the pizza place, Cool Kid and 7 and 7 would eventually get blacklisted from the building. But not only that, at some point Cool Kid would go missing, with 7 and 7 trying to find him. Unfortunately though, he didn't succeed, and eventually 7 and 7 would wake up in the world of Forsaken. But there, also in the world, was Cool Kid. We're unsure as to how he got here as of now. We do know that the world of Forsaken is some sort of purgatory, aka the afterlife that's run by the mysterious Spectre. Another thing about Cool Kid is that he's actually only 10 years old and is unaware of all his actions. Yet he thinks when he defeats people that they're just sleeping or are tired from playing. Cool Kid also has a unique animation with 7 and 7 where when he kills him, he gently places him down instead of the usual animation where he just tosses them. Cool Kid also has a unique voice line with the survivor Elliot, in which when he defeats him, he says this. Again, hinting at how he used to cause destruction in the pizza place. Another cool thing is when 7 and 7 is the last man standing and Cool Kid is the killer, a song known as Plead will actually start playing. Another sad thing about 7 and 7 is that he's not liked by most of the survivors in the world of Forsaken. This is because he revealed the truth about him and Cool Kid, and thus they often ignore him now. Elliot. So Elliot's bio describes him as the best employee at Builder Brothers Pizza, and now in the world of Forsaken, he wants to help in any way he can. And yeah, pretty much all of his abilities are support items. Another known thing about Elliot is that he's always been employee of the month at his job, as he would often have to work every job in the pizzeria due to being understaffed, but he never actually minded. Yet Elliot is often seen as always putting others over himself. Like literally even his health bar is at 80, while many of the other survivors are typically at 100. But now as for Elliot's past, we know that he's worked at the pizzeria for quite a while, and we also know that he had to suffer through the havoc of Cool Kid hacking Work at a Pizza Place. We know this because when Cool Kid kills Elliot in Forsaken, he says, but yeah, Cool Kid would constantly be destroying Work at a Pizza Place, which made Elliot dislike both Cool Kid and Cool Kid's father, 007 and 7, for bringing Cool Kid to the pizza place. Yeah, Elliot's typically shown to want to help the other survivors by giving them pizza, but he's much more hesitant towards 007 and 7, but even then, he's still willing to put aside his differences to help him. And so now what's Elliot's sin? Banning Cool Kid, 007 and 7. This is actually one of the saddest lores in Forsaken. If you read his information here, they were previously infamous for their exploits, but he had a change of heart after gaining a son, his son being Cool Kid, only to then lose him after a series of unfortunate events. But yeah, the lore of 7 and 7 is that he used to be a former hacker and exploiter, often causing havoc across Roblox alongside his best friend Noli, and this was prior to Noli finding the Void Star. But yeah, 7 and 7 would be hacking until one day he discovered a baby on his doorstep. This baby was actually Cool Kid. 7 and 7 wanted to be a good father, and so he retired from hacking and took the time to try to be a good dad. Yeah, it's actually kind of sweet that 7 and 7 wears his shirt because Cool Kid likes it and thinks it's funny, though as Cool Kid would grow up, he did eventually learn about his father's past misdeeds, and so Cool Kid would also cause havoc similar to his father, mainly at the Builder Brothers Pizzeria. Yeah, this would eventually get to a point where Elliot would eventually ban both Cool Kid and 7 and 7 from the establishment for life. And then at some point, Cool Kid would go missing. We don't really know what exactly happened, but we do know that Cool Kid is actually 10 years old as of right now, which is a reference to the real life Cool Kid who was exploding in the year 2014. But yeah, with Cool Kid being missing, this caused a lot of distraught to 7 and 7. But now in the world of Forsaken, it's been unveiled that Cool Kid now became this horrifying monster. And when Cool Kid meets his dad, there's a chance that he can say this.
It's so nice to see you, Dad.
Not only that, but when 7 and 7 is the last survivor and Cool Kid is the killer, the song Plead will start playing. Yeah, and because 7 and 7 is pretty much the father of Cool Kid, he kind of became an outcast with the other survivors as they don't really trust him too much. Again, Elliot, while still kind of angry towards him, will still give pizza to help him. And Shaletsky also shows sympathy for 7 and 7's loss, since they both regretted decisions they've made in the past. But Shaletsky, on the other hand, does choose to stay quiet about this. Now, as for the reason why 7 and 7 is in the world of Forsaken, well, I can't really say because it's against the terms of service on YouTube and Roblox, but you could probably get the idea. It's honestly a very tragic story for 7 and 7.